Hey, what's up, guys? You know it's your boy Keeezzy. We're back again, Keeezzy Network. Thank you for being here for another part of Black White. This is the part 6. This is the 6th episode, the last episode of the season, because they had some sense in their mind to make it a 6-episode season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm drinking a beer today, but we're gonna put it on the Keeezzy mug. You know, today we on the. Yeah. On my white people shit. I said, let's watch Black and White. Maybe on my white guy shit. Here. My mug. But yeah. Let's get it fucking going. It's your boy Keeezzy. This is Black and White. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's have some fucking fun.
On Black White.
And let's check what happened previously.
Gonna be living with the white family.
I have no idea what it's going to be like to live with a black family.
Good.
During this project, I'm going to become a black person.
By changing the color of my skin, I will be able to see what it's like to be white.
When I walked into poetry class, it just went like, whoa. Who got the idea that I was ready for this?
There's no one word. But when it comes to black and white, it all turns gray.
I just felt like, that's it? Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't connect to anything.
The poetry class is so honest. I just cannot stand lying to them anymore. I live in Santa Monica. I've told you the truth since the beginning, except for the fact that I've walked in here and
shout out to her for being the first person to tell the truth.
Looking at you, I am disgusted. I cannot see who you are.
May I ask you something kind of personal? You don't have to answer it. What grade are you in?
None.
What were you in?
Why?
Are you worried about yourself at all?
Consequences, I don't think about them. I really don't care about them. That's the last thing I'm thinking about. I'll take this one.
You can buy a watch right now.
There are some concerns that Nicholas is leading in towards that direction as far as gang-related life.
What kind of job do you have, Negro?
Yeah, because that nigga went out.
$150 watch.
Oh my!
That nigga went out and bought a $150 watch like a dumbass for no reason. 16 years old out here spending that money. You don't even work. You don't even be in the streets like that.
Black friends, they
Allegedly.
wave canes around. They're like, that's good.
Oh, that one got me so pissed off when I seen that. I'm gonna say viewers discretion is advised or whatever it's called. Yeah. For the next word coming up right now.
Be a nigger. Like that.
It didn't bother me that the kids use racial jokes because, you know, we all use racial jokes. It's just all fun and games.
Somebody can just come out and call you a nigga and it don't bother you.
You all do racist jokes, but there's limits to, like, you don't hear me going to Chinese people and be like, hey, ching chong, like, the fuck?
No.
You don't get it.
Yo, bitch.
What? Carmen.
Yeah, the bitch one was a little bit, like, extreme, but still, Carmen could have just, didn't have to go about it.
Called me a bitch. I took it as though she deliberately called me that.
The families are at odds right now, and we thought it'd be good.
Yeah, and that's Renee's fault, because, like, Renee be taking, as a lot of women, not black women, she be taking some stuff too personally sometimes. No disrespect. Hey, shit happens, you know? We do it too as men. It happens. And everywhere, and anyone in between. We all do sometimes.
Good idea to bring in a therapist, an objective view.
Has anyone ever offended you?
I've been dismissed for not understanding things or being clueless because of blonde or white.
When you see two kids on the street calling each other nigger, you'll remember this conversation. You'll remember what it was like to live in a home with two people that might be offended.
Boom.
Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody ain't a stereotype. Just because I look wrong, I'm about to do right. Black as midnight or bright as Snow White. You better do me right or I'ma have to take flight. Put you on nice, blast on you twice. If you a zebra, better come out them stripes. Woo! Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white.
Final week of the project.
It's the last week in the house and nobody's getting along.
We're down to the final week of this project, and things are so strained in the house. I think we've all had it with each other.
You've played a big part on that one. Like a very, very, very big part.
It's just really like, I'm living with you, Nick. And I really wish you would just say you didn't like me or something tangible, because I don't know what the heck is going on in your head. Why are you on this project? To have a good time? Because I've heard that like 5 times now.
Why are you in this project?
Things are definitely getting a little spicy around this.
Oh, she shook for a second, but I seen her smile about to go up. I feel like she's about to say something snappy.
House. Basically, one word is said, 6 different understandings.
Even Mom and Renee are still talking about this bitch incident.
Calling a woman a bitch. You, as an adult.
Come on, like, Renee, get over it. Get over it. Nah, for real, though, get over it. The bitch part, like, come on, get over it now. Oh, shit. But, like, yeah, get over it, man. Get over it.
Should know that these are words that you just don't just blurt out.
I am naive.
But again, we were talking about black-white vernacular. She was dialoguing.
I looked down,
and,
looked at it, and I thought, yo,
and used the word that was used in the classroom context. So it's got. Wait a minute, Brian. So it's very important the context in which it was used.
Bullshit.
That she. What was bullshit about what I just said?
That's bullshit to me.
I feel like everybody in the house is on edge. Right now, I'm just ready to go home.
To not be seen or loved, it's really hard. To live in a household like that?
Gosh, you guys should know how that feels. That's prejudice.
I honestly, deep down inside, think that Bruno is racist.
We're tired.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
It is time for this to be over.
I feel this.
I think that life was harder for me in this project as a white girl.
Bruno is on some shit, man.
I was the minority.
And the people I met that were named Bruno
in.
were pretty good people.
So I got to
I don't know what's
experience
up with this guy. He's on some shit. Oh, that's it.
what it was like to be the odd one out in ways.
Oh, sorry. Here, I can go around.
Hanging out with a group of black kids and being the only white one is sticking out.
I'm going back to my photography class and back to my white makeup just to hang out with the kids.
Let's head out.
Just to hang out with the kids.
In the scheme of things, this area is nothing but a stereotype, right?
I'm glad it's the last week of the project because I'm just bored and ready to go home.
Nick, what did you do today?
We took pictures with the same class we was with last time.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Why does it matter?
Why do you think that it's okay for you to be so rude sometimes?
Why you keep asking me all these damn questions?
It pissed me off, and you're living in my house.
Your house?
Let's go, Zach Sap TV. Let's go.
I
Thank you
don't
for sharing
like
the goddamn
assholes.
energy and
Being
following.
myself. If I want to answer
that
if I want to answer a damn question, I'm not going to answer a question, alright?
My nigga mad. My nigga mad
I feel
about
like I've
life.
shown Nick a lot of respect in this project, but he brushes me off, gives me major attitude. I don't like that.
Yeah, see, they ain't gonna smash. Oh, is that
Renee and I are so tired of spending time with the Wirgles. We want to go out and have some fun in our white makeup for the last time.
Hello. Brian and I went to dinner at a restaurant called Dish just to see what it would like to be a white couple at a nice restaurant.
I heard the food is just really awesome here. A young lady was in there by herself, and I looked over and I noticed that she got up and went to the bathroom, but she left her wallet on the counter and went to the bathroom and came back. You know, I'm like, that's some white shit. And then finally, I said,
alright. I feel like Brian is about to ask some Carmen type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit he shouldn't be asking.
that you left your wallet on the bar when you went to the restroom. When you go to the restroom again, will you leave it again? Wow, that's pretty good.
Not everywhere.
I was shocked. If we were sitting at that bar black, that wallet would have went over to the back.
Yeah, she would have took it with her.
We took it with her with the quickness.
My life has really become so much consumed by the poetry people, hanging out with them, white and black.
I think you guys are doing the poem also that you're going to do at the lounge?
My poetry class and I are going to be performing at this place called The Lounge at the end of the week, and we really need to prepare.
So did you write?
Yes, I did. Okay. I got it last night at 2:30 a.m. and I was like, I've been fighting myself on this poem since last week when I got the assignment.
I would say at The Lounge, very few people are white.
So she didn't go to the place in the first place, and now she's going. Wait, are they going a second time? I think they might be going a second time, and this is her second time there.
Okay, here's what we're going to do today. We are going to read your poem that you're going to read at the lounge. So, who wants to be the first poet?
See, pop, pop, pop goes the popcorn as I watch movies, popcorns, and your popsicle toes because they were beautiful to me.
I am intimidated. I am truly intimidated.
I played movie reels in your toenails, funny, glistening, dozed slightly, and dreamed.
I came prepared with a poem that I had written nights before, and as it got closer and closer, I was tempted to revise and edit this poem.
My mind is bent and I don't know where the time went, but I know time was spent, filled with resentment. My anger grows towards my own flesh and blood. Your father is the one who started this flood of tears, of pain that has swallowed us up.
I feel scared because I'm not prepared yet. And I don't.
Why are you not prepared, girl? You should be prepared, ready to go. I don't get it. You should be ready to go on the jump, like bow, bow, bow. You know, like.
I want to fail myself, and I don't want to fail others.
Okay, Rose, you're doing the poem that you think is at the lounge. That you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. Do you want me to read? No, I can.
I don't want you to make up any of it.
No, I've got. It's a week.
And you gotta memorize it by Tuesday.
You got it, that's fine. I am one of many wanderers searching for meaning in the story of the past. There was slavery. There was the Garden of Humanity, which we did labor for the fruit, which I call fire. And so many movements congested by morality.
Comments?
I felt like what you just performed was a topic someone gave you. It wasn't you. I think that you need to write from not a topic someone gives you, but write from your heart. I'm not used to this. Like, I still am, like, in the sense, I'm 17. You guys are 2 years older than me at the youngest. I'm like a little bit I'm a lot of it intimidated. I don't know how to talk about what's going on. I really want to incorporate my experience from this project into my poem.
Voice your fears, girl. Voice your fears.
But I don't exactly know how I'm going to end up doing that.
Voice your fears.
Throw it away. Don't throw it away.
I think that I'm going to rewrite this.
Yeah, you can rewrite it. We do that from the jump. Don't start tripping.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Why are you crying? Stop crying, girl. Stop crying. Stop crying.
Rap music and gangster music. What is the difference? Because I didn't know it was a difference.
Hip hop is just like basic rap that you hear. Mm-hmm. And then gangster music is like with these gangsters and thugs rap about like the hardcore stuff about life.
Yes, Nick. Tell her what's good, bro. Tell her what's good.
Life and killing and all that stuff.
I guess people think I'm a gangster because, you know, how the way I wear my clothes and just how my appearance comes out, my jewelry and everything.
And see, that's why I be getting on to you about like the way you dress and mimic all the stuff you see in rap videos and stuff like that. And you know, these kids, it's the real world. You looking at what's on TV.
I'm really concerned about Nicholas. I think he may be headed down the wrong path.
I can't say whether I am or am not a gangster. It's personal.
I mean, in this day and age, there's different definitions of what's a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Gangster necessarily a street nigga. But a gangster could definitely be a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? The street nigga can definitely not be a gangster. Watch out for that one, guys.
I think Nicholas thinks from what he sees on TV, the gangster thing's glamorous. So I found an ex-gang member named Kenny who's willing to talk to Nicholas.
It's nothing to be ashamed of that you suffer from street poison.
Him, though, it really isn't street. You know, it's not like we live in a bad neighborhood. or he doesn't have a mother or father. All he has to do is go to school, and he chooses to piss that off.
An alcoholic can come from a great home,
Right.
but he still loves to drink and is taking advantage of him and has gotten to a point where it's uncontrollable. Same thing with street poison. You could be addicted to it because of this attractive lifestyle.
This is how he got kicked out of school, because one of his so-called friends asked him to hold a knife.
What did I just tell you? That's what we do, man. This disease is a killer, homie. Bottom line, if you don't understand it, you could get caught up in it.
Whoa, he's for real. You need to like step up to the plate is basically what he was saying.
That's my homeboy's house. He lives there now. That's his mama's house. I lived in that one right there. The upstairs place burned out. Somebody was up there smoking crack. Last year, 15 people died in this neighborhood. How old are you?
In a year? That's knowing how many people they have over there. That's a small number.
Yeah.
16. Very good though. Happy about that. Small numbers is good numbers.
When you're 16, you didn't graduate high school, is what you're saying? Got a problem with authority figures, something?
Oh no, I just I don't like getting told what to do. So
that means that you have a problem with authority. You like the police?
No.
Nobody like the police.
Nobody like the police.
That's a lie. Normal people love the police. They're at the beginning stage of it.
I think it said normal people. Damn. Am I not normal? I thought it was normal.
Yeah, a whole lot better, a whole lot worse. Criminals carry knives. Never allow anybody for the rest of your life to give you something that's criminal. To put something on you that's criminal. As you can see, you did it once. You took away from you something that you needed. Right. You can incorporate this thing in your lifestyle, man, no matter where you at or how you grew up. But the outcome is all the same. Jails, institutions, and death.
Jail and death.
We went to a place where there was projects. A lot of homes had bars on the windows.
So is she
Hopefully,
like in the backseat?
the meeting with Kenny helped Nicholas to realize some things.
Good, man. God bless.
Bow.
I've been thinking something.
I'm
They
tired.
told her. She said Chaz told her she needs to
Throw it away.
throw it away.
Let me hear your poem.
I don't want to talk about it.
Rose, I think you got it in you. Just gonna have to knuckle down and you got it in you.
Poetry isn't about
You
knuckling
want to go deeper.
down. It's
You're going to go deeper. You want to go deeper, shawty.
Poetry's about finding your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Poetry's about tapping into oneself. That's poetry. Tapping into one's feelings and emotions. And laying it out and like conveying those emotions a certain way.
Well, why don't you just use the whole experience of the whole project?
Because it's just like, so Monday morning, I woke up, I went to makeup. Well, exactly. And like what the main point of the project for me has been that it's been really hard for me to be around my poetry people in black makeup because I don't feel like I fit in when I'm black. And I keep going and I'm just like, that's what's so hard is like whether or not I'm black or white, they know something is off. And I can't fit in when I'm black and I can't fit in when I'm white. And I'm just like, I can't fit in at all.
There you go. Everything you just said, but just put it into words. Put it into your voice. There you go.
Renee's kind of like a girlfriend in ways. She just gave me the best idea for my poem for the lounge. I want to end up speaking about my experience, and yet I don't want to tell everybody that I'm white for real.
Now I'm no longer white Rose.
Good girl.
I'm black Rose.
She understands what she needs to do.
Not Rose, the pedal of the rose. There you go.
Okay, I see.
There you go.
So that's what you want me to do.
Look at him. Yeah, I feel it. Feel it.
Feel it, Rose. Gotta feel it. Feel it in your bones.
I wouldn't say everybody like me, but most of the time I get people to like me. Just sometimes it's just I do things and people don't appreciate it, whatever. But you know, it don't bother me. I ain't feeling close to nobody in this house.
You mind me asking you a question?
No, not at all. Ask away.
You ever had a really close friend?
No.
That's a real question. Not coming for that one. It's a big question.
No.
And he had to think about that one too. That's crazy.
Did you ever feel really close to anybody? Maybe your dad or your mom?
No.
No? So you've never had the experience of really feeling close or bonded with somebody?
Right.
I feel sad when I hear that.
I feel sad too.
I wonder if there's just a human need for connection.
There definitely is.
And to be close to people.
Maybe it is, but
it's not happening right now with you.
It's not happening. Not happening. I'm not doing it right now.
You're not what?
I'm not getting close to nobody right now. Keep my distance from everybody.
I think Nick has a good heart. I think he's got some hurt or anger or confusion that's been layered over that goodness. And he's defended that he's basically mean and bad. I just can't buy it. Well, thanks for talking.
No problem. You're welcome. Glad to talk to you. So I'm glad to talk to you.
Yeah, me too. Find you fascinating.
So does everybody else.
I was about to say that. So does everybody else. Tell him, Nick. Tell him, Nick. Tell him. Nah, Nick my nigga for real, though. Nick my nigga for real.
As one of the last things that we've done together as a group, we decided to write a letter to each other and share what we learned from one another and what we had gained from this experience.
Letters to each other, sort of making us really think about what we've experienced through this project.
Oh, tell them about what we learned and what we experienced and some other stuff.
We're gonna read something to one another about our overall experiments for the past 5 weeks.
I assume that they may be a bit shocked, you know. I guess maybe I've offended, you know, a lot of people by my views on things throughout this project, but I gotta be me.
Bro, you're a racist guy, to be honest with you. You're a racist guy. Only a racist person could go out in black makeup and say there was not racism just because he pushed through it. Like, you force the people to stay with you or whatever the fuck. And also, it's easier for a man. Let you know that.
I couldn't come up with how I wanted to start it off. Dear household or...
Writing the letter was actually tough. You do have to... people's feelings at stake, and a lot of people don't want to hear what you have to say or hear the truth about themselves.
From Brian, I have learned that the trials we overcome can both make us stronger and leave us wounded. There is, I feel, a wall of strength around Brian.
What the fuck did he just say? What left you wounded? What trial did you have to overcome? You didn't do nothing.
And that is supported by scar tissue and pain. From Renee, I've learned how the misinterpretation of another's actions or true intention.
Wow. This guy really just... I don't even understand. I don't even know what, like... How outrageous can you really be? I don't know. I don't.
And so easily sour the overall perceptions of that other person's character, even by someone so sweet and simple. From Renee, I wish a greater capacity for understanding on a deeper level. A reality freed from rigidity, narrow-mindedness, and petty self-righteousness.
I'm not a vegan. It's a nice take.
I really don't feel that I have learned anything from anyone in the house, but I have learned things about them. Like Bruno, no matter what color.
Woo! Please, Brian, come with some flames.
Color he is, he's only going to see things his way. I think that Carmen is way too sensitive right now. I think is not being able to forgive herself for past mistakes in life. Rose, a very sweet young lady, but sometimes her emotions clouds her judgment, making things a little hazy for her. Nick has a lot to learn about life. We'll just leave that one there with him.
There is only one person in the home that I feel I have learned something from, and that would be Rose. Carmen and Bruno, I haven't learned anything from you.
Because there ain't shit to learn from them. Very simple. Ain't shit to learn from them.
And I feel as though you didn't want me to get to know you. And I hope that if you had no knowledge of racism before doing this experiment, that you do now.
One of the things I learned first about the racism is that, especially from the etiquette class, that a lot of people do actually see color. Rose, for you, I hope for you best for your poetry in college. Good luck with that. And for everybody else, I just hope after this, wherever y'all get out of it, y'all can use from this project and just move on with your life and do better things with it.
I can honestly say tonight is the most articulate I've ever heard Nick. Because so much.
That was a good one. Nick is nice, bro. Nick's a nice guy. Honestly, he's a nice guy at the end of it.
This has been him really not engaged. I appreciated it. I think it's definitely shown a sense of wanting to conclude this with some shred of maturity here.
I was able to only write a little bit, so I just spoke from my heart.
Woo! Let's take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Take a sip of this beer. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's see the blunder that is Carmen. Because all she does is blunder. She does is fuck up. So I can't wait to see how she won't fuck up this time around. When she speaks from her heart. Always when she speaks from her heart.
I have definitely learned that there is a distinction called black. And I'm appreciating the distinction and will continue to inquire into what it is. I've also
I don't
learned
understand what the fuck she's saying.
That there is a vast spectrum on the rainbow of black.
I think Carmen wrote her letter out and she decided not to read it because of, the things that she heard from everyone else.
Thank you very much. Good night.
I know this process.
What the fuck?
Led me through innumerable.
What the fuck was that? Well, I mean, I guess she took a safe route, but still, what the fuck was that, Carmen? You do better than that. Come on now, Carmen. Why you gotta do us like that? We were expecting something blunderish and entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Carmen. You could. I know you're not gonna let the show finish off and not gonna fucking do some ignorant shit. Because at this point, experience reason. I don't think that she's gonna like not, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that she's not gonna know and appreciate whatever for whatever purposes, but like she will be. She knows. Anyways, let's continue.
Trials as it has all of us in different ways. I think that Bruno still has a lot to learn, but he is no different than the rest of us in that way. Renee and Brian have had the most impact on me in this house, mainly because of our differences and sharing of them. Thank you so much to all of you for these last weeks together. I don't think we'll ever really be done. But hey, at least we can say we have begun a lifelong journey.
Go, Rose!
There were not all nice things said, but it was real. We're just telling the truth. I think we're definitely on our way to making a conclusion.
I really kind of love everybody here. So good night, everyone.
Alrighty. Good night.
As I was writing
Bruno, fake ass motherfucker. I don't like him.
in the letter that I read tonight, I wanted to write something that really spoke what I felt.
I didn't expect anything better because he hasn't shown me anything out of the whole 5 weeks. So I expect that out of him.
By Bruno's poem tonight shows you that he feels that Carmen was not wrong. He think everything that she did to that point was justifiable.
Nobody learned anything from me.
What was that? Okay, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
That seems like crap to me.
Yeah.
That's kind of a slap in the face on both of us.
When we all get into therapy tomorrow, if shit jump off, it's gonna be full blast. You know, and whoever cry tomorrow, cry.
Oh, they're going to therapy tomorrow? Holy. Oh, this is going to be interesting. You know, therapy is always something nice to have on television.
Okay, so it's our last session together today.
Today, the psychologist came for the second time. She focused on the letters we had written the night before. Immediately, it was like a powder keg. You could feel the tension when we all sat down together. I was a bit taken when you guys said you have learned absolutely nothing from me and Carmen. That said a lot about you, as far as I'm concerned.
What was I supposed to?
How? Even your daughter said she didn't learn shit from you. So what the fuck? How does that say a lot about somebody? You just feel offended, boy.
Have learned what? That I should close up and if I feel a certain way, don't say anything.
Me and you have been out a few times. Carmen and I have never done anything together for me to learn anything from. I learn more about than from.
Again, I think that says a lot about you.
And, well, you know, I think when you came out with your little 5-page, hit to defend Carmen, it said a lot about you. You know, I knew what you were doing. You were trying to put sugar on shit yesterday, but I understood what you were doing.
Ooh, let's go, Brian.
Didn't understand.
You know, you tried to start out with a compliment, and you tried to slip it in down to a very degrading.
This is what I came here for. This is why I have a nice steak. Let's fucking get it going.
Letter.
What was I saying?
Your whole thing was that you are so stuck on the way that you felt that Carmen was treated. I don't mind that Carmen was wrong, but you guys won't admit that she was wrong.
Wrong
and
about
you
what?
Still, that the bitch comment was wrong. The calling out was wrong.
The conversation started because you and Bruno were having a disagreement about something, but you ended up on Carmen. Why?
Because the biggest thing from on Bruno's letter was in defense of Carmen's treatment. I already know that me and Bruno is never going to agree on much of anything. Because to me, I don't think in this whole project, to me, Bruno has even tried when he's put on black makeup. And I really don't think when he's out with me
really didn't.
in
He
white
really
makeup,
didn't.
I don't really think he gave a damn.
It feels...
He really didn't try as a black man, and as a white guy, he definitely don't give a fuck. So what do you think? You're not looking at anything.
To me, like, and I said this to you earlier, that you've just kind of given up. You've just decided, you know what, Bruno and I just aren't going to agree on anything. We've agreed to disagree. We're just two different people, and da-da-da-da-da. But yet I also hear you saying that it bothered you when Bruno wasn't willing to open up to some of the experiences that could have been great learning experiences. Which one's real?
As much as I would love to just give up on Bruno on the project, I can't.
Because it's a deeper thing than just a project.
This is a moment in your life that will kind of lead to bigger things. And what you get out of it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. It might happen 10 years along the way. That just because it doesn't feel like somebody changed while they were here, it might happen later.
Now, lady, you just being nice. Because we all know that nigga ain't changing.
So, while we all are sitting here, how do we make it better?
Shout to Brian for being the bigger man and saying that. Cause Bruno and Carmen don't look like they were gonna say shit about that.
I wake up each morning a little confused, a little alone, and a little myself.
Today is the day of my final poetry performance. After talking to Renee and Brian, it's definitely clear in my mind that I have two options. One to be personal and one to be general.
I think of him, I dream of him, and when I get the chance, I even want of him.
So I'm kind of like battling myself.
Woo! Devon? She's talking about Devon, eh? Mm-hmm.
Self right now, trying to figure out which one's gonna fit.
Rising around me as the curtains have been drawn, and I can't pretend in the dark of the night any longer.
Bruno and I wanted to go to Rose's black poetry performance in black because we were her parents and her parents would obviously be black.
We look more like black than we do white.
Oh, we look like we belong together more now? As black people? No.
I said we look more alike.
I hope you're not saying that all black people look alike.
That is the first thing I've heard Bruno say that was nice. But let's just hope he leaves it at that.
Shit ain't gonna fly.
Bruno.
No, he's just making a joke.
No, don't piss me off.
I remember walking into the lounge and my heart was in my throat. We all squeezed in and there must have been maybe 500 people in there.
Are y'all ready?
I was nervous about my appearance. I was nervous about my performance, my poem.
Please buy your freedom at the booth, and if all over on the stage, will someone please open the curtain so the actors can see the truth?
I was definitely nervous for Rose. She was performing with a lot of talented kids.
And it's a shame that when someone has to claim a lie to get out of a ride, that they know that
someone's talking shit.
When they got into their circle, I was like, wow, I was blown away.
And I looked that genie square in the eye and I wished that we, you and me, were back together again in that honeymoon phase.
I came prepared with a poem that I had written, and then all of a sudden I realized I wasn't going to do it. I had to get up on stage and tell the truth. So I sat there and tried to think about maybe what the truth is.
I played movie reels
The fuck does that mean? Tell the truth. Come on, Rose, don't fuck this up.
in your toenails when they glistening though slightly and dreamed of the 10th row in the movie theater as you yelled fights and scary movies screamed and made it apparent my popcorn is my favorite food.
I couldn't have been more nervous. And I got up on stage and shook.
I'm scared as I stand up here and I look at the faces that I see, that I've seen for the last month, that haven't seen me the same way I've seen them. And I want to thank the people that are sitting in this chair, right there, poetry on the floor, and Chaz behind me who had the guts to sock me in the stomach when he knew something was off. So I appreciate that. And I'm telling you, there are some things that give me fear in the morning. So I wake up each morning a little confused and a little alone and a little different. Without a plan, without much to want except for somebody not to call on me for something I don't want to do. Somebody to want of me something I don't want to
I like this poem.
do. Somebody who wants something of me that's not right and Rose and strong to do. But instead, I realize that every day is a new day and that inside of me, I can wake up and feel right and know that I'll get past this 10 minutes of something that feels listless and wrong. And I'll turn over, whether or not I'm confused.
Is Nick white?
Whether or not I'm alone. And I'll thank God because I know that Rose is my home.
Okay, Rose. She dropped. Okay, I would like might drop that bitch.
It was incredible. I was very impressed. She pulled it off. I'm very proud of Rose.
I was blown away. I mean, she was beautiful, she was strong, she was poignant, she was articulate.
She just got up there composed, didn't miss a beat, not a quiver in her voice.
Watching the Poetry Kids perform and my interactions with them lets me know that the younger generation has a great chance at making things better in the future.
Yes and no. Now depends where you're from.
Okay, but seriously, I really don't have a clue what's where hiking.
I want to like Renee. I see what's likable about Renee.
Something comfortable. All I can say. I'm not the hiking kind of guy.
I bet not.
Hiking! I ain't never been hiking.
Do we have a long way
Please
before
don't
we
take
get
me
to the
hiking.
trail? So this is it.
Please don't take me hiking. I'm gonna die. I don't have the needs for that shit. I'll fucking die.
But every other summer we take a trip down to the desert and collect snakes and lizards and tarantulas.
Game's tied, big game. Brian and I have knocked heads a little bit and have definitely seen things from a different point of view, but I think we're both going to walk away respecting one another.
I mean, I don't know if he'll respect you. Because you racist.
Ultimately, Bruno and I don't see eye to eye on many things, but we do have a mutual respect for each other. And actually, I'm glad.
I guess you do. I guess I was wrong.
Glad that their family was on this project with us.
Boom!
Oh, you forgot. You had 2 fouls. That's tied up. That's tied up.
I know it's just all guys in my house and I'm the only woman.
Oh, that's right.
Don't get me wrong. I love them to death, but it's
I
like...
believe it. Oh, yeah, but just your
Can I have my...
special a long time.
Yeah, so, you know.
For me, which is hard, is to like forgive. And I can say that I have.
You also take shit a little bit too deep.
Forgave Carmen.
Part of growth, I think, is in being willing to just accept differences. And just accept, we don't all have.
Yeah, sometimes differences is like, sometimes you accept the differences, and then sometimes there shouldn't be a difference because of what's being, like, what the difference is, like, there shouldn't be a difference.
To love each other. But we can respect each other and let each other be.
I think we pretty much came to a conclusion that we both have a lot of emotions going on. And it was good. It was a good, I guess you could say, bonding moment. I came a long way.
Yes, you have, sister.
Okay, so we go this way then, huh? Because I see 4.1 miles that way.
The frustration that I have in Nicholas in this project, he doesn't understand why he can do all the things that he gets to do without any repercussion against him. It's one thing to be colorblind, and it's one thing to just be straight ignorant to the fact. I think he has a lot of research to do on black culture, slavery, civil rights. So Renee and I got the idea to take Nicholas to the Museum of Tolerance.
What you see behind me here, this is called the Hall of Americana, one of the themes of our museum, which is...
So why is it a white person who's there about the Museum of Tolerance? Because I feel like the Museum of Tolerance is something for black people. I feel like it's one of those that wax thing, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm talking shit. Who knows?
Accepting responsibility.
I don't know what the Museum of Tolerance is.
For the community that we live in.
Until the 1960s, there existed in America 2 societies. One for whites and one for people of color.
No, I'm not going to pray for you. You love your little niggas. I love who I please.
I really wanted him to really see what the struggles were in the past.
Their wives are being raped by niggers in the shopping centers.
I wanted to affect him, to see some of the things and hear some of the stories. Yeah, I think it really hit home with him. I saw Nicholas' eyes, and he looked a little watery.
It is not enough to pin the blame on others. It's the problem of one section of the country or another.
I could tell he started really thinking what this whole project is about and things that me and Brian have been trying to get him.
Yeah, you saw that look in his eye right there.
What this whole project is about and
that one. He's paying attention. And he's angry a little bit. He's not too happy about it. Now he's learning for real. He's a little bit angry about it. Like, them the shit they did? It's really different when you see what they did.
Things that me...
Like, you hear about it, you're like, oh, slavery, all right, okay. But when you see it, you're just like... It's home.
And Brian have been trying to get him to understand.
Every minority in this country has been the target at some point. 1964, these 3 men here, Freedom Summer, these students were murdered in the South. And then we see the last wall is empty because this is the generation that Nicholas belongs to They have to write this history, so how is his generation going to fill this part of the timeline?
I think this really kind of hit home with him.
I really think that he got it.
I think he got it. I really think he got it.
I won't lie. That generational thing. That was a good one. Damn. No, but no lie, that generational thing, that was a good one. It did. He put the red card there, the guy there. Final day of the project. Let's go.
Last night, we decided to have a party at the house and invite everybody that had been a part of the experiment to thank them for their participation.
You pull up in a damn limo. So they got money.
Oh, now you can wear the bling. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, what's up?
I was like at church. I forget the name of the church. Yeah. It was like, I can get the thing going.
What's going on? Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
See, I don't think Bruno's a complete racist, but I think he's an ignorant racist. You know what I'm saying? It's like he has some things ingrained into him, and he's ignorant for it. And yeah, like he has some things ingrained in him. You know what I'm saying? So he's ignorant because he doesn't know, or he doesn't want to acknowledge that he has certain teachings in his head.
People live like this.
Come on, let's go.
Wow.
That Kenny?
I created a bond with Deborah.
This is for you, for your family.
Hey, baby, it's scrapbook.
Look at that.
First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out here and being a part of the show and helping us out, or being allies, and just having a great time, man. I hope that y'all had a good time. I'm just glad to be a part of the show and meeting each and every one of y'all. To me, all of y'all is a good group of people. So again, I just like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out here and being part of this.
Oh, Big Nick. Let's give it up for Big Nick one time. Hey!
Project. Thank you.
I want y'all to know that this whole project was hard for me. But you know what? I have come to know that people have different opinions. We're all not going to agree. We all have different cultures. We all come in different shades of color. And we all need to get along. And it really has changed me.
For the families, I thank y'all for getting an opportunity to meet y'all, and especially for the Sparks. I feel like I've been incorporated into y'all family, and I want to thank you for that. Winter Rose, you're an amazing person, very intelligent, and it's been a great...
Devon dropping the bombs. Let's get it, my nigga.
Great honor to really get to know you.
I've been changed. I know.
Oh, okay. Here comes the blender queen. Is she gonna keep it tight, or is she gonna talk some shit? Let's take a look and see.
Oh, now a taste of the experience of the Black community. And I didn't know that before. I know a lot of things that I didn't know before. And I will continue to deepen through this process.
This changed me more than I thought it would. The bottom line is I've learned so much from everybody. So much from everyone. It was huge. Thank you very much for teaching me. And I don't want to lose touch with a lot of people in here.
What the fun? She gonna look at him.
Well, my name's Kenny, and who I am, I'm basically a recovering gangster.
My nigga said a recovering gangster.
What I'm seeing here is this is heavy. This is heavy to have all the races involved in here. Where I come from, you don't see this. Whenever you feeling like you're getting weak at what you're doing, you always be able to look back on it, man, and see some of the things that you was talking about, some of the things that was said to you, and how you was living. You know what I'm saying? And it'll motivate you to get that. Everybody don't get this opportunity, man. You know, so, you know, they were saying they blessed to be a part of this, man. The most blessed person he is you. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is something that you'll be able to take with you for the rest of your life, man. So if we were to hear or see anything opposite of a strong future for you, man, we would be kind of upset. I would personally be upset.
I feel you, man. I gotta look Nicholas up after, bro. What's good with him?
That if you don't make it all the way, you should be able to get whatever God blesses you with. Whatever's in your mind to have. Any one of these people you could probably call upon to get whatever you need from them. This is power. That. This. There's power in this.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I mean, you kind of expect this shit. Maybe it would have went to shit. That'd been hilarious if it went to shit. But yeah, them white kids got money. He's smoking a bug. That Brian smoking? That's not Brian. That's definitely. He's smoking some. Look at this little boy. What are you smoking? 16 years old. What are you smoking?
I have hope that racism can end. I have doubt that it will anytime soon. I think we've got a long way to go.
But I can tell you 15 years later, you do got a long way to go.
But 5 weeks ago, I was the kind of person that didn't really think about racial things at all. After the whole experience and everything, it just kind of opened my eyes a little bit, made me more aware of the things around me.
That's what's up, bro.
I came out of this experience truly with the same perspective. Race has never been an issue for me, and I don't believe I'm a racist because I judge people on who they are. Those are the values I came in with. Those are the values and beliefs that I'm walking out with.
You have your bag downstairs?
I don't know if we have an actual responsibility to share ourselves with one another, the two races. But on some level, if we want a difference on this planet, we do.
Big guy. Appreciate it, man. I know we had a rocky all the way too. The road less traveled. I'm very encouraged that I can get better, but you just got to take a chance. That's what your fear wants, and say, "Wow, went so bad. Let me try it again."
Let's hope Bruno does right.
Oh my goodness. Long 5 weeks. It's not good for, blacks and whites to just go their separate ways. We can't be separated. It just can't
We're
happen.
on the fucking same
Tell me
planet.
when you get to college. Tell me about your dorm, your friends.
I know everything is, not always up and up, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I wouldn't change none of it.
Me too.
If we start making changes today, 100 years from now, racism will be gone. Guys, I want to say
100 years from now.
Hell of an experience.
Let's hope
I think,
so, man.
none of us expect.
I mean, it's on the way. It's on the way.
We all
The racists are dying out slowly.
Thank all of you.
Yeah, they're a fucking strong majority of fucking
Thank
motherfucking
you.
racists out
I
there.
think
It's really wild. There's a very strong majority of racist people. Like it's wild, scary.
from this point, this is where we join hands
They survive. It's weird.
right now. We're all linked for life.
Until you open your mind and your ears to other people's words.
Some of them are not even racist. They're more like nationalists or whatever. They just want to keep their shit inside. But most of them are racist.
Words and experiences. You can't make a difference. If you got it in you to accept and forgive and move and learn, beautiful. You're changing the world.
Other Audrey Cutler for bringing this us. And Ice Cube, you already know. I like the ending of the project. Bruno obviously didn't learn shit. Carmen learned a lot, experienced a lot to herself. Rose, her experience was weird, but you know, she got to experience it and she got to learn shit. And now she probably fucked around. Brian, I mean, what did I say about the black people? We already know what's good, you know? I don't know what to say about us, but White family, I mean, except for Bruno, they did some good work. Carmen was a blunderfuck starting up, and she ended up being okay, girl. So yeah, you guys let me know how you felt about it. You know, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And this is it for Black and White. So let me know what else should I check out next? What am I reacting to next? Let me know, guys. Your boy Keeezzy. Oh, music is coming. Not mine, but yours. So y'all be safe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.